Okay, well, we've gotten our dinners all put together. We've put our fajitas together, and it looks delicious. So we're gonna just tear into this. I can't wait any longer.
Smells delicious.
Yeah,
looks delicious.
There's a lot of food here.
Okay.
That is really good. The Boca Alegre green chili sauce really adds a flavor that really makes it. It makes the dish.
I like the green chili flavor to it. I like that it's got the onions in there. It's got like a very fresh, kind of saucy green chili taste to it.
Yeah, like I said before, you know, living in New Mexico, I like to make my own green chili sauce, only because you can get green chili on every street corner. But if you don't have the opportunity to buy green chili, this Boca Alegre green chili sauce is the next best thing. It is delicious. Actually, I could use a spoon and eat this whole thing for dinner, just like it is. It's that good.
Yeah, we were taking spoonfuls of it earlier. And,
yes, we were.
That's why there's only half of it left.
Right. Okay, well, I'm giving it a double thumbs up.
Same here.
All right. Hello, welcome to the knynman Raj YouTube channel. I'm Roger. Today I'm going to show you how to make an easy foil packed meal perfect for camping. And we're going to make green chili chicken fajitas. Now I like to feature products from our local area, and today I am going to feature green chili sauce from a new startup company called the Boca Alegre Sauce Company. Now I don't have a label on this because this is pre-production and they're manufacturing now. We're going to use this green chili sauce with our chicken, and what I like to do when I get a new jar of sauce, I like to take a taste of it and get an idea. Yeah, this is really, really good. Now what I like to do is, and it's convenient for me when you live in this part of central New Mexico, we have fresh green chili being roasted on every street corner. So I have the luxury of going down and getting my own green chili and making my own sauce. But if I didn't have the opportunity to pick up some fresh green chili and make my own sauce, I think the green chili sauce from the Boca Alegre Sauce Company is delicious. It is the next best thing. So we're going to use that, and we're going to go through all our ingredients here, and we're going to put this thing together and show you how to make a great foil pack meal. Okay, we're going to go through all our ingredients here. We're going to start out, and we're going to use a couple sheets of nice heavy duty thick aluminum foil. We're going to use 2 sheets, that way we can keep all our juices in the package and keep it contained. And what I did here is I have 1 medium chicken breast, and I used a half a cup of our Boca Alegre green chili sauce, which I have right here, and it is delicious stuff. And along with the green chili and the chicken, we're going to use half of yellow bell pepper. We're going to use half of a red bell pepper, and I used about a half of a medium onion sliced, and we're going to probably use a little over a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more of the garlic. I like garlic, so we're going to not be stingy with the garlic. I also have some non-stick spray that we will put on our aluminum foil, and also we'll be using a little bit of salt, which I have right here. And okay, so that's all our ingredients. So we're going to put this thing together here and show you how it's done. Okay, we're going to go step by step and show you how we put this delicious meal together. Now the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to cut yourself a couple of nice big pieces of aluminum foil, and we're going to take our non-stick spray and we are going to coat our aluminum foil here so we don't have any sticking. We'll set that aside. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is on our bottom layer, we're going to start with a little bit of yellow bell pepper, and we're going to use about half of what we have here on our tray, and we'll put it here like this. And then we're going to use half of the red bell pepper that we have here, and these are just delicious. And it really adds a pretty color to your meal when it's all done. So we're going to do that, and we're going to take half of our onions, and we're going to put some of our onions in here on this layer. And we'll take a little bit of our garlic as well and kind of sprinkle along in here like this. Then the next thing we're going to add is we are going to add our chicken. Now with one whole chicken breast, one medium chicken breast, there's going to be enough in here for about 4 fajita tacos. And so we're going to put all our chicken and our green chili sauce in here. Yum, it smells wonderful, this green chili sauce does. This is a great addition. I recommend that you go to the Boca Alegre website. They also have a Facebook page, and I'll give you all that information at the end of the video so that you can get on for yourself and order some of this delicious green chili sauce. Now their salsa is delicious as well, so I would also recommend trying that. Okay, we've got our chicken on here now. Now what I like to do is I don't really add a whole lot of spice to this because I think all the fresh flavors really do it, but I will add a little bit of salt. And we're going to add a little bit of coarse sea salt here. Okay, now we're going to go back and top it off again. Now we'll take the rest of our garlic and we'll put it on top here. Like that. Set that aside, and we'll put the rest of our onions on here, and we'll do that. And then we'll top it off with the rest of our red bell peppers. This. Then we will finish it off with our yellow bell peppers. And I tell you, I've had this meal several times. I've had it cooked out in the open, out in the wilderness. I've had it cooked at home in an oven, and it seems to come out really good every time. Now, once you get this thing wrapped up, because there are fresh ingredients in it, I would not recommend freezing it. I would recommend cooking it the next day, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the mountains tomorrow, and tomorrow evening, weather providing, if it's not windy or rainy, I will have an open fire, and I will cook this. And I will probably give it a total cooking time of about 30 minutes or so. Now that time is going to vary because if you're outside in the mountains, the outdoor ambient temperature could be less. You could have a little bit of wind, which changes the cooking temperatures. So those are all things you're going to have to kind of figure out. But over a medium hot coal for about half an hour should do it. And you're going to want to turn it probably about every 5 minutes or so to make sure that it cooks evenly all the way through. So we're going to wrap this thing up. We got our first layer. Now we're going to take our second layer of aluminum foil and seal it up because we want to keep all these delicious green chili juices inside this packet. So we're going to fold it up and seal it nice and tight. Seal up the ends. And this is it. Now, like I said, you're going to be able to probably get about 4 taco fajitas out of this. And you want to take some cheese, probably to add along with it. What I like to do is I'll even like to add a few tamales on the side. I'll take some small tortillas, put the chicken mixture on it after it's been cooked. Have another tamale on the side. It makes a delicious, easy meal. It's so easy to cook and put together. There's no mess cleanup. You just toss the aluminum foil in the recycle bin and you're good to go. So I'd like to thank you for watching the Candyman Raj YouTube channel, and I think the next time you see me and this packet, we'll be in the mountains and we'll be getting ready to throw this thing on the grill. And I can't wait to try it with this green chili salsa. It is green chili sauce. This is delicious stuff. So stay with us. Next time you see us, we'll be in the mountains and we'll be ready to put this thing on the grill. Well, we've made it to the Chama Canyon Wilderness. The weather is beautiful. The road was a little bit scary like I expected, but we're going to carry on. And you saw what I did yesterday or last night, putting this foil pack dinner together. So our next step is to put it on the grill. And we're going to have a couple things to go with it here. We're going to have some tortillas and some tamales to accompany it. But for now, we're going to put this thing on the grill. And this is the way I transport it. I put it together and it can tend to leak a little bit. So I put it in a bread bag, and the bread bag allows me to keep the juices contained, and we don't contaminate any of the ice or anything else in the coolers. So we're going to take it out here, and there's, like we described yesterday, there's enough in here for probably 4 chicken fajita tacos, which is going to be plenty. We have some tamales and other stuff to go with it. So we're going to take this thing and we're going to put it on the grill for probably about 6 minutes to start with. Then we'll flip it over for another 6 minutes, and then we'll flip it again and continue until it's done. So we're going to walk over here to the fire. We've got our coals all set. We've got a little bit of a flame. We've got we have some good heat, so we're looking real good. So we're going to put this thing right here on the edge. We're not going to put it in the middle, and it'll be good. And then what we're going to do is we'll take our tortillas and our tamales, and we'll place them over here on the edge of the grill so they don't get overheated. And so we're going to leave it like that for about 6 minutes, and then we'll come back and give it a flip. And in the end, we're going to have some really good green chili chicken fajitas with Boca Alegre green chili sauce, and it is killer. I have had some, and like I said before, it's good stuff. So stay with us, and we're going to cook this thing up and show you what it looks like. Okay, we've gone over a little over 6 minutes, almost 7 minutes. We thought we'd go ahead and let it go on a little bit longer because we have a little bit of a breeze, so we're maybe not getting the heat that we all need. But we're going to take this thing and we're going to flip it over. It's that time. So we're just going to give it a toss. Move it over to the center, and it's definitely on its way. So we're going to leave it like that for another 6 or 7 minutes, and then we'll probably give it another turn. All right, it's smelling good. I can already smell it. Yum. Okay, well, we decided to go ahead and let this thing cook a few minutes longer because our flame has kind of died down with a little bit of a breeze. We weren't getting the heat that we wanted, so we threw another piece of wood in the fire, got a little bit of a flame, and I think we're at about 17 minutes or so. So we're going to take this thing and flip it over. I can hear it sizzling, and it's a-cooking. So we're going to just put it right there, and we're going to leave it for another probably 6 minutes or so. It's finally got some good heat to it, and we can hear it. We can hear it cooking. So, yeah, dinner's on its way. Thumbs up. It's going to be delicious. Okay, so we're approaching the around the 24-minute mark, and we flipped this thing a few times. We're going to flip it one more time and let it go for probably another 4 or 5 minutes. We're gonna let it go right over on the flame here, and we're gonna let it get a good, nice sizzle. And then over here on this side, we have some tamales, and I think they're probably ready to be turned. So we'll give them a little toss, and we also have our tortillas for our fajitas, and we'll give them a little bit of a turn. They're going to be nice and warm too. So we're going to let this go for a little bit more, and then we're going to have dinner, and I know it's going to be delicious. Okay, so we left it on a little bit longer than we had originally planned. It seems like we continue to do this all the time, but the weather always seems to play a factor in, a little bit of wind and the cooler weather, things just don't cook as fast. So we left it on a little bit longer. So it's been about a little over 32 minutes. And we're gonna pull this thing off. Now, we're gonna pull it off. It's good and hot, it's dripping liquids, and we're gonna take it over here and we're gonna put it on our platter, and we're gonna let it finish cooking. It's gonna set for probably another 10 minutes because that thing is just blistering hot. So by the time we unwrap it, it's gonna be ready to eat. So we'll have another cocktail and enjoy ourselves, enjoy the beautiful scenery. Let this thing finish kind of cooking on its own. In the meantime, we got tortillas and tamales on the grill. We'll pull those off in a minute and we'll add those to our plate. So here in a minute, we'll open this thing up and see what we got. Okay, well, we've let our foil pack set for about, I'm going to say about 10 minutes to let it finish cooking. I think it's ready to open it up and take a look and see what we got inside here. Now I did, yeah, it's still pretty warm. Now I did double wrap it to keep all the juices in it. So we're going to open it up here, and it's still pretty warm. So we're going to get through the first layer here. I can't wait to try this chicken and this Boca Alegre green chili sauce, because I've had a sample of it. Of course, have you seen? or you've seen, and it is really, really good. Alright, this thing is still blistering hot. We're going to take a look and see what we got here. Okay, so we have our chicken and we have our peppers and our green chili, and actually it looks really, really good. So we got it stirred up. We're going to put some tortillas on our plates here. We'll do a couple tortillas here, and then we'll just start shoveling it over. Don't mind my fingers there. Boy, this looks and smells delicious. We'll take this one over here. Now, like I showed you, this amount is perfect for about 4 fajitas. Perfect for 2 people. And look at that. Now we're all set with that. And we'll finish that off. And then we will end it off with an authentic New Mexico pork tamale. And there we go. And we're going to sit down and have a bite to eat. Delicious. Alright, stay with us. We're going to tell you what it's like. Thanks for watching the knynman Raj YouTube channel. And stay tuned for the end of this video, and you will learn how to get your hands on this kind of green chili sauce or the red chili salsa. It's delicious, and you won't be sorry. So stay with us.